Hey.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome to D floor of the Florey building, here in the Biomedical Sciences department at the University of Sheffield. Funnily enough, I'm just about to head to tissue culture, so why don't you join me for the journey and we can see how you could work here as part of the SURE scheme. With me, James. Now, I work on a single-celled amoeba called Dictyostelium discoideum, and it performs two really important processes. One called phagocytosis, which is how to eat, and one called macropinocytosis, which is how cells drink. Cheers, mate. Now, you'll be working in King Lab with Jason King in charge, who lives here. He likes to think he knows a lot about macropinocytosis and phagocytosis. And over here is where you can hang your coat every morning, on this nice little peg over here. And this is where your desk could be. You could sit here every day doing all sorts of loads of stats rubbish, just here. And over here is my desk. And it's from this position right here where you could ask me all sorts of questions, such as, how does PCR work? What's a restriction digest? How is it that you're just so good at science? Now, as part of your project, you'll be working on a protein called PIKfyve, which we know from earlier experiments is really important for both phagocytosis and macropinocytosis. Speaking of earlier, here's a diagram that I made earlier. You'll be mutating and truncating the PIKfyve protein in blue here. And then we can transfect this into Dictyostelium cells, where it will be transcribed into a protein, and we can see how the mutations and the truncations that you've made affect both macropinocytosis and phagocytosis by doing various assays in this lab. You can also do some CRISPR-Cas9 mutations to knock out some of these proteins which are associated with PIKfyve, and we can again see how knocking those out affects macropinocytosis and phagocytosis in cells. But you don't need to worry. You don't need any prior experience of these techniques. You'll be taught it all right here in this lab, and I am sure you'll have a great time doing it. Isn't that right, guys? See, they love it here. Anyway, I'm talking myself silly. I've got to get myself to tissue culture. Those tissues won't culture themselves.
That was good.